A world where silence was golden. Yes, there was a world, not awkward, where lights going off meant connection, not disruption. This is a story of those days of magical, unplugged moments when hearts spoke louder than devices, when love lived in every corner of our dimly lit home. Power cuts were never interruptions, they were invitations. When the ceiling fan slowed down and bulbs blinked out, we didn't panic, we paused. The kerosene lamp or candle came out. The house glowed differently, soft, orange, magical. Kids would scream, light off aitu, current hoitu, and run to the streets. The streets would fill with little footsteps, laughter echoing like temple bells. No one cared about slippers, just marbles, gilidanda, and hide and seek. No one else, even parents, don't go far. They trusted the world. And while kids played, elders began to speak. The veranda was our version of social media with live reactions. Neighbors pulled chairs, moms fanned themselves with newspapers. They started sharing stories. Remember your cousin's wedding? Yen Maga, how's your son in Dubai? These chit chats flowed, stories flowed from war days to weddings, from rice prices to recipes. And there was no rush to end it. Time moved slower. Elders didn't need therapy, they had each other. And somewhere between their laughter and tea sips, we learned what connection truly meant. Festivals weren't Insta stories those days, they were real. We didn't dress for pictures, we dressed to celebrate. Whole street smelled like payasa, pakoda, and jasmine flowers. Kids went door to door collecting sugar cubes and blessings. We danced without fear, cooked without shortcuts, and prayed with tears in our eyes. And after dinner, we would all sit outside on mats under the stars, no ring lights, no hashtags, only oil lamps and moonlight. The real Wikipedia were our ajis and tatas. Actually, their stories came with morals, their words had weight. They didn't shout, they whispered wisdom. They used to say, don't waste food. Look at the moon when you are sad. Even ants teach teamwork. They had patience, they repeated stories again and again, and we listened. Not because we forgot, but because we loved how they told it. But notice today's kids, they get bored every 10 minutes. But those days, boredom was the birthplace of creativity. We drew on walls, created paperboards, made up stories about clouds. We made something out of nothing. A stick became a sword, a box became a bus. A, no, we weren't entertained, we were the entertainment. The best memories were when the skies poured, power gone, school cancelled. We gathered near windows, watching rain. Moms made hot pakoras and gave us old comic books. We used to read them. We made tents with bed sheets. and believed thunder was God clapping, not fear, only wonders. And there was a time, no texting, just connecting alive. Even if we just missed them yesterday, phones had dials and hearts had patience. When the phone rang once, no, everyone ran, and a call from someone far away means it was a miracle for them. Love wasn't insta, it was tea. You might be thinking, why are we talking about these? Because today, um, our screens and speed, we are losing the pause, losing the human behind the handle, losing connection in the name of connectivity. But these stories, they are not just memories; they are medicines to remind us that what we seek in Wi-Fi, we once had in a blackout. Yes, we have the world at our fingertips, but don't forget to feel it with your palms. Talk to your grandparents, step out barefoot on grass, close your phone, and open your ends. Sometimes the best light comes when the power goes off. Remember, it's about values we should carry forward. Lost is not lost. Let's bring back evening chit chats, real playtime, handwritten letters, slow conversations, and deep connections. And the next time there's a power cut, instead of worrying, wonder maybe life's giving you a chance to connect again with what really matters. True connection is not built through signals or screens, it's built through shared moments, simple joys, and soulful presence. I say when the lights went off, our hearts switched on, no technology, no internet, yet we were more connected than ever. Today we must remember it's not about going back in time, it's about bringing those timeless values of togetherness, patience, simplicity, and presence into today's world. Even even without electricity we had light, even without Wi-Fi we had connection, even without smartphones we had smart living. And as this journey comes to an end, I ask you, I request you, close your eyes just for a moment. Can you hear those distant laughs of children playing in the dark? Can you smell the warm rasam from Ajji's kitchen? Can you feel the mat under the starry sky? The silence between heartbeats? The magic of doing nothing together? That was life, that is still within you, not behind a screen, but beneath your skin. In the small pauses you have forgotten to take. So, tonight, when the light goes off, don't rush for the torch. Sit back, let your memories flicker like candles. And remember, sometimes no light is the brightest light of all, because that's when our hearts glow the most. If this story touched your heart like those good old days did, this is not just a story, this is our soul remembering its favorite. Until next time, stay unplugged and stay connected.